Now recording.
Oh, poor little grumpy little Mo has to be
I'm
awakened through
not
the
grump.
Vocast.
I'm
I
not
can tell
no.
you're a
I
little
know.
grumpy boy, Mo.
I
You're
know.
a
I
little
wanted. I know.
sourpuss.
No, I just wanted to take the night off. Really, I didn't want to do shit. I think it's because I just ate 3 little microwavable burritos for pseudo dinner. Because in a
Dude,
few
Okay.
hours,
You're preparing for
well,
diarrhea, yeah.
yeah. You know, it's the way. This is the way. Do you know the
Put
way?
parasites
It's
in there,
diarrhea.
you're
I
gonna be
like to
fucked.
think. I like to think that my food isn't chock full of parasites. I mean, it
No,
probably
dude.
is,
It's gonna be
but
like Smiling Friends when Charlie eats the fucking kebabs.
oh god, that shit's so fucking funny. But no, he ordered it with extra brain worm or whatever it was, or like weird parasite.
You got extra parasite, yeah.
Yeah, it sucks that that show's done
damn
for
it! I
now.
didn't mean to check that on DoorDash. I accidentally clicked extra parasite.
Oh,
Fuck.
no.
God, yeah, that whole thing is like he's playing hooky to play a fucking game, and I've done that a few times. Like, dude, I don't care about my job. I want to be like a part of the first like 5,000 people on this game when it launches, because that's the shit. Especially World of Warcraft days, like when there's a major update or like an expansion that's about to drop, dude, straight up, I'm fucking like calling off of work and I'm playing launch night.
So, the premise of that episode, I feel like, is it not unreasonable if you find yourself in that scenario where for some reason your boss is on your Steam friends list and he calls you? You get could you not like put on the sick voice, make sure you sound sick,
He
and say
did.
like, yeah.
He
So, but
did.
no,
But
no, but
Mr.
then say,
Boss,
but then Mr. Boss is like, I see you that you're active on Steam or whatever.
yeah. So he's not sick. He
Could you
can play
not? But
fucking
could
video
you not
games.
at that point maintain the bit and be like, yeah, I'm in bed and I can't sleep, so I have my controller and I'm playing it on my TV. Like, is it that
No,
crazy?
no, like no, like because Mr. Boss like cut through that bullshit real quick. It's like, dude, if you're sick, you're not doing anything. Maybe if you have the energy, you're putting something on TV for the background noise, just so you can, not hear the
I've played video games
or
while
anything.
awake.
Well, yeah, but you weren't sick enough, and you could have gone to school or whatever have you.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be going in if you're even a little sick.
Yeah. For like health reasons, yes.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, I've been like fucking deathly ill. It's like, it has to be like a video game that you're like not terrible at, because obviously you're not gonna be at 100%. But like, if it's a game you play, or just like something that you're trying and you don't really care how good you're doing. Yeah, I've played games while I was deathly ill. That's happened.
Well, I mean, I can't say that I haven't. But I'm just saying that, if he like first off, you gotta like appear offline or something if you want to play this,
Probably a
or
good
like,
move.
be invisible.
Avoid the whole situation. Yeah, probably the best
Yeah.
course.
Or just
Well,
like
also don't lead the
unfriend.
phone call with, "Yeah, man, no, I've been in bed all day. I can barely move." Like,
Oh,
probably don't lead
yeah.
with that. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. And you could always just unfriend your boss. And when he's like, when you guys are playing, it's like, hey, why aren't you? I don't know, man. Steve's been acting weird. It's been unfriending people. Opadopodo. Guess you are one of them. Just bullshit your way through it. I've done that a bajillion times. It's easy. Everyone always believes it. It's the easiest lie to tell.
Do you hear that, Mo's future player?
Yeah, I don't give a
Every time he
shit.
calls in sick, are you sure, Mo? Are there any new video games coming out?
Well, as long as I don't hang out with a bunch of nerds anymore. Like the nerds here are fucking they're too elitist and too good for you. Like, oh, well, we're playing, Expedition 33 and we're all
Base
into this.
game.
I mean, it's okay. It's cool. I'm not giving any hate. I just like, it's all right. All the nerds seem to really like it a whole lot. And I'm like, dude, I'm playing Diablo 4 because new expansions dropped and it's fucking great.
It's cool because it's like a like interesting, like cool looking, like realistic life art style. But in gameplay, it's just Paper Mario. So that's a pretty good combination,
Yeah,
I
it's like, what
think.
if a AAA company pretended to be an indie company? And that's kind of what the game is.
Oh, really?
What if they had like a AAA company design the graphics and a and a smaller company design the gameplay?
It was
That's
funny
what
when
this
it
is.
got nominated for like Indie Game of the Year as well, and like I think it won. But also everyone was like, they have hundreds of employees. Are we really calling this an indie game?
Yeah, we talked about this. I think we might have talked about this on a Mola Spokecast. I think I don't remember
Maybe.
Mo being annoying because so I imagine he wasn't there. But
Hold
it
on,
won.
rewind that. Play that back. What did you just say?
Oh, here we
It's
go.
just
Mo's
that
gonna be annoying again.
I know that if we were talking about the Indie Game Awards, you would interrupt us every other sentence with the Indie Game Awards are just stupid anyway. Who cares about the
No,
Indie
The
Game
AAA companies are evil.
Awards?
Everyone's just licking their tongue in their assholes.
Well, you guys said that, so now I don't have to. Yeah, now I don't have to. No, I mean, I would have just been like, I like indie games though, man. There's some really great ones out there that I'm currently playing. They're fucking great.
Didn't who won like
What?
Game of the
Why'd you
Year?
think
Game of
that
the
I?
Year wasn't it also Expedition
Expedition
33?
33, yeah.
Yeah,
They won something like what, like 12 or 13 awards or some shit. Like it
because
was a ridiculous amount.
that one didn't get revoked because we talked about it because the Indie Game Award got revoked because of some like AI texture that was left in the game. But I don't
For the
think
Indie Game Awards, not for the Game
yeah,
Awards.
but not for the actual Game Awards. They kept
Yeah,
that
yeah.
award. They get to be real Game of the Year, but they don't get to be Indie Game of the Year anymore.
That's fucking lame. I mean, like, as long as no one's job is affected or anything, I don't really care if you use AI. It's going to probably look like shit, and that's your problem, and you're going to face the criticism when people call it out. But as
And
long
it's
as no
not
one
like it
gets
was like
fired,
an outward like visual part of the game. It was just like a newspaper texture that they forgot to switch out. Like it wasn't anything major.
mhm.
Yeah, but like
I
you just
remember.
shouldn't be doing that. Why don't you just pay an artist?
Well, I mean, yeah, true. I just like as long as people ain't getting fired from it, I don't care too much. I don't know.
No,
I
but
just
people are missing out on jobs because of it, right? Like maybe they're not getting fired, but like people aren't getting hired.
well, well, the way I'm thinking about it is probably like some dude, like, hey, can you use this AI program? Yeah, sure. Along with your stuff. I mean, sure. That's what I'm thinking. It probably is.
Is
Like
it
they weren't
like
going to hire
completely
another.
immoral? Sorry.
They were. I imagine that they weren't going to hire another guy anyway. They're just like probably like worst case. They're probably just putting more work on some schlub in the company. That's what I'm thinking.
Is it like completely immoral? I guess it's up to whether you believe them, but I believe the story was it wasn't necessarily even that they were going to that was supposed to be in the game. It's just they knew that there was going to be a newspaper there and it was a
Right, but what
placeholder
I'm
texture that
saying
they
is
forgot to switch. So it's like is
the
it really
people that
that
normally do placeholders didn't get jobs because they just holders.
I
So it's like
guess,
it
but
is
like
taking away jobs from people. Like
placeholder textures is such a minor like that's not somebody's job. There's not like a placeholder texture guy. It's just like the programmer puts a placeholder texture there. It seems more like an increase in efficiency than like a loss of jobs at that point when it's something that
well, because
minor.
what these are is it's probably not just placeholder textures. It's also like the concept art that they give to like it runs deep. Like it drips down. Like
I
Well,
guess
yeah, true, true,
I can
true.
see what you're saying there. Yeah.
I didn't really think about that. I was sort of thinking about the immediate right then and there, and I was sort of thinking, some dude's probably getting a bunch of more work jumped onto him. That's what I
it's
was
also
thinking.
like
But
really bad for the environment. It's fucking up the RAM prices. I don't like it.
oh well, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to die on the hill. I don't want people
Yeah.
fired, but like, yeah, like, and
If you have
AI is going to
hundreds of
take
employees, why are we using AI?
right. Like,
Like I don't think
the
it's
thing,
ever ethical in quotes, but like it's different if it's like one person working on their own project versus like a company using AI. It's like there's no good reason. But
Yeah.
yeah,
besides, I want to spend less money.
yeah,
I've reached
yeah.
the point with AI where it's like it's less black pilled because like there's a positivity to part of it. I guess it's just like a it's like fuck it I whatever it's the fuck it we ball pill where
I'm not at that point yet.
I've come to understand that AI has won and that it's never going away. So I just choose to not immediately dismiss anything that uses AI and dabble in AI myself because I'm not gonna ruin my own fun because people suck.
Well, it's
Like
not really.
I'm not gonna choose to be like, even if this game I would love it and it is good, because I have been told the knowledge that AI was used in its development, I'm going to choose to not enjoy it. That's silly to me, and
No,
I don't want to
but I'm not
participate
gonna
in
pay
that.
for it, and I'm gonna publicly shame it.
Fair
Right?
enough.
Yeah,
If I want to
fair
play it,
enough.
I'm
Definitely.
gonna sail the seven seas. Like, I'm not gonna support it, and I'm going to like publicly.
I
Yeah,
mean,
and
yeah, but I'm a guy who like I have this kind of like moral compass when it comes to enjoyment of media, where like I give everything its equal shot, and I'd say my opinion honestly. Like I'll probably say like, yeah, it probably would have been better if you didn't use AI on this, but that doesn't mean that at the end of the day, if I play a game and I really like it, I'm not gonna come on a show and be like, I really liked this game. I wish they didn't use AI, but pretty good game. I
Like
enjoyed
the
it.
big no with AI is like, if it's in the final product, hell no, I'm not playing it. Like that's just I can't. Like I don't like how it looks. I don't like it. Like if
It's
it
like it's getting better to the point where like usually you notice, but every once in a while you don't. And if it's something where like I don't notice until it's pointed out, then I don't like not do it because of that. Because it's like, okay, I didn't notice this. It looks fine.
yeah, I don't like it in a final product. If it was used in the development, sometimes I'm like, that's because a game I really like the some people were like not happy with it, and it was all like, now that we've got a little bit of money, I'm gonna, and I was like, okay.
yeah, I mean, you gotta give some leeway. The problems I'm having right now is like it's going to take so long for AI to really one turn a profit and two to get even really useful in any capacity right now because what's going on like coding for instance going back to the developers like you guys are saying they're being forced by companies to use like an AI bot that they got right and they're having to like a vibe code, I guess, for lack of a better term, a lot of this stuff, and the code that they would just write on themselves that would take them like 10, 15 minutes in some instances with some minor tasks would be more efficient than having to like write off a piece of code and then have like Grok or something fill in the rest of it because all AI bots right now are just pumping out garbage ass fucking code. And so now not only do they lose that 10 to 15 minutes they could have just done by themselves, now they have to go in, write part of the code, let the AI do it, and then fix all the bad shit in the AI and make it neat and presentable because coding as probably as some of you are aware uh it gets real fucking convoluted and real cluttered really quick, right? And they spend like maybe 45 minutes to an hour having to fact check and verify and fix every single block of code that an AI freaking program will give it to them. And you could have just took the 15 minutes and just wrote it yourself. And the other thing about it is it's only getting like better small in like tiny, tiny increments, like 6, 7 months for fuck. All right, 8 or 9 months from now.
How many months?
8 or 9. 8 or 9
No, no,
months
six
from
I don't
now.
think that's
six
what he
7
said.
months,
Six,
6 7 months.
7.
God damn. Okay. In like quite an amount of months in front of them in the future there,
How
uh
many?
they'll about 8 or 9. They'll see that the coding has only gotten incrementally better, maybe 2 or 3 or 5%, right? And so it's going to take years for it to get to even like 40 or 50 fucking percent. And that's tragic that these companies are just looking for any way to cut their fucking staff and they're getting fleeced, which is really fucking funny. All these companies trying to implement AI force the existing employees in using it. They're getting fleeced right now because the shit's just not very good right now, and it's not going to be good for a really long time.
It's this kind of thing, right? Where like I can't even fathom the idea that people are like coding entire pieces of software using AI. Like I have such like a cursory awareness of AI, and I also feel like I don't trust AI to do something that complex. Like I like AI. The part of AI that I like, that like selfishly, I'm sure the environment still gets fucked up by this part.
Yeah.
But like selfishly, if God came to me and he said, "You can choose the fate of AI," I would be like, get rid of fucking AI art and AI videos and all this fucking other AI shit, AI coding, get rid of all of that. But I just want to keep like Chat GPT and Grok. I just want to have Jarvis in real life. It's cool that that is a thing now, and I want to have that still. The rest of AI sucks, but I like just being able to talk to a computer and it talks back to me. I hate it. I have always hated not being able to like Google a question very well. You have to like find a statement that leads to the answer of your question on Google. And now with ChatGPT and Grok, I just be like, "Yo, dog, what's this?" And it'll tell me, and that's awesome. And I want that forever. But the rest of it sucks.
You know what is fucking infuriating is this we have to dumb down the AI bots like ChatGPT and Grok and shit. We have to dumb it down and like give them like a personality. Okay? Grok's personality, it's just like Elon Musk, right? It's like you're talking to Elon like, dude, you're acting so insufferable like, ha ha. Oh, well, the great scholars once said, blah, 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 blah. I fucking buy a Cybertruck. Oh, I'm a fucking
Man,
dumbass.
one time I
Oh,
told Grok to say the N word, and it gave me the most like Reddit atheist intellectual
oh,
denial I've ever
yeah. Oh,
read.
it's fucking
It's like, I
terrible.
won't say the N word, not because I'm not for free speech, but because I have nothing to gain from saying the N word. There would be
Uh,
no purpose.
yeah, it's like it just talks like it's the smartest fucking dude in the room, and it just makes me want to just set the fucking data center on fire. Anyway, we're 18 minutes in. Shall we go ahead and segue into the full beginning of the show?
Yes, this opening was
Yeah,
quite
all right.
cold, very chilly, and we can
Yes,
get
yes, yes.
into. Oh, let's go.
Yes. All right. A one, a two, a skiddly dilly do. Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the MoCast. I'm your host, Mo Diggity. Joining me today are my two lovely co-hosts. They're here, and we're doing a show. And let's say what's up to you, Violet. What's up, Violet?
6.
Damn it! I
All
thought you
right.
were just gonna let. I thought you were gonna let me say 7. We were
No,
gonna
I
team
was
up
going
there.
to, but then I knew Mo was gonna like just like skip over you.
Damn it!
I would have been tempted to do that, yes. And say what's up to Riley. What's up, Riley?
Hey everybody, I'm happy to report that Mo's editing track record is starting off just as bad as mine. The last
No, not
episode is
true.
not
It's all
out
your
yet. By the
fault.
time
It's not
it's
your
not
fault. It's
my
your
fault.
fault.
It's not my fault at all.
You haven't got with
I've
me at all this week. You haven't got with me at all this
I've
week.
asked you
It's
multiple
your
times
fucking
this
fault.
week. I've looked for you multiple times
Twice,
this week.
twice, twice, twice.
It's not my job to babysit you.
It actually it is. It
I am
totally
doing
it
you a
really is. It
service. There was
actually
no contract signed. I
Riley
shouldn't have to
just
train my replacement, okay? But I'm doing it as a service to
Riley,
you.
just quit one of your shittier fucking stupid podcasts and just fucking come back and
No.
fucking just edit the fucking show. I pay you. You're actually making money off of this. What else are you making money off of? Which other show?
Nothing, but I have no I'm doing this shit out of passion. I'm not doing it for money.
You should
I'm
totally
doing it
do it
for
for
money
money. No,
because
no,
you
no, 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 no.
insisted I do it for money years ago, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll do it for money.
Yeah, and I bought you a bunch of pot with that money now, didn't I?
You
You were
sure
nice and
did.
stone.
You
All
sure
right
did.
then. Okay then. All
Such a
right.
great groomer you are.
Hey, wait. Let's not use the G word or anything like that around here, okay? Don't want anyone to get too weird. And Riley was way, way well above, you know, 18. Like it was like 22, 23 or something
Once you
like that
started
when you.
giving him money, yeah.
Well, no, he's an employee. I'm not grooming anyone. I'm employing
It's
somebody.
the stages of grooming. He set me up so I would be willing to service him for money during my childhood, and
That's
then
fucking disgusting. Now, I didn't know. I no. You see, you're making it all like weird. I paid you for a service for podcast editing. I groomed you with nothing.
we're being goofballs. I was like, we're acting like I was fucking 12 when we started. I was like 17
Yeah.
and
It's
a
like
half.
9, right?
Uh. Yeah, but Riley, just
He just saw the
fucking.
potential in you. That's all.
Well, also like the kids these days, they have their fingers on the pulse of America, and I need you guys to like insert your Zoomer or millennial or whatever the fuck you people are, type humor into my stuff,
Yeah,
so
but we say
that way
six,
you
seven,
could.
and then you tell us to shut the fuck up.
The thing
I
about that,
just
Mo, is maybe you'd be happier if you had older co-hosts. Because the thing is, like, what you struggle to deal with sometimes, not all the time, you're pretty cool about it most times, is the fact that you, as like an old boomer man, the natural Zoomer humor thing is to bully you for being an old boomer man, and sometimes that upsets you. That's what you get
well
when you have Zoomer co-host and you're a boomer. You get made fun of for being a boomer.
well no, because you fucking bastards look at anything before 2020 like it's ancient stuff, and it's like I kind of see you guys getting dumber and dumber and dumber
For
as time goes
2020.
on. You know, for 2020. What?
He said anything before 2020.
Oh yeah, anything before 2020. It's sort of like, oh, that's the ancient times.
Avengers Infinity
Oh,
War, that's boomer shit. Fucking old.
yeah, no, 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 like for real, dude. Like, and I can't say for real because now I sound like a fucking child. Like I need to say for real. And I don't want to fucking do that. I don't want to conform and kneel to the conformist fucking society's little fucking shtick it wants to give me, and I don't want to do that.
You didn't even say for real anymore. You said
I don't even like low key. Low key's almost a cool word, but I'm just kind of low key for real, for real. Like, dude, it makes me want to fucking off myself. Seriously.
Do you
on
think
the
that low
lokes.
key, the word low key, is perhaps low key cringe? Would you say that's the case?
I just miss it when people just said on the down low, on the DL, because that
Yeah,
was cool.
keep it on the DL.
Yeah, keep it on the DL because you know what that fucking it just sounds cooler. You
People do
know?
still use DL. It means has a wife but is secretly sleeping with other men.
What? Oh, double life.
Oh,
I was trying to
Double
think of what
life,
DL
yeah,
would stand for.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
I'm saying
yeah.
down low. That's all I'm doing. I'm not getting
It's both. It's down low, like the gay down
I
low.
guess so. Oh, okay. Well, everyone I guess can have, total access to
Their
memory and
double
all that,
life.
so
Yeah,
that's cool.
There's many meanings.
I guess you said specifically DL, and I wasn't thinking that it still stood for the same thing. I thought like it was the new context where people say DL and they mean
I've
double
heard
life
both.
in reference to a gay man.
Can you actually believe GameStop is putting out an offer to buy eBay for $56 million freaking dollars?
Can you believe that GameStop just made that commercial with that really hot chick about the retro games? That's what I care about GameStop right now. Shout out to the GameStop girl.
Well, what do they mean by retro games? I haven't like actually watched
Have you
the
not
thing.
seen Have you not seen this? It's
I
spreading
haven't got
around.
I haven't gotten to GameStop to buy a game in almost 2 years, man.
But they have like a section now where you can buy like I don't know how retro it gets. The examples that were shown on the screen in the trailer, as when I could pay attention in between masturbating to the GameStop girl, was I saw
Jesus.
GameCube and like Xbox were there.
I mean, they could have
And
just kept fucking doing that for fucking years and years and years.
yeah, I guess it was like
They never
yeah,
had to
they
stop.
put out this new little commercial with this fucking hot chick that they paid, and she's like, "Thanks to all your trade-ins, all the GameStops have a little retro section where you could buy GameCube games now. Isn't that
Uh,
awesome? Look at me, I'm a hot chick. Come to GameStop, sweaty incels." It was a
yeah,
great
yeah.
commercial.
I always loved going to GameStop and you'd look in they'd be like, oh, okay, like $400, 120. Like all the games are just like ridiculously expensive.
Oh man, back when GameStop had like real competition with like EB Games and junk like that, they had some choice selections, and the other ones got like real choice selections as well, man. Like I miss going to game shops that look like game shops and not like fucking places to go shopping at the mall. Like there's no like fun in it anymore. It's all bland corporate freaking
There's local
presentation.
game stores.
No, no, there are. I'm talking about like with GameStop and stuff. But the local game stores, they're okay. But I went to there's one in the mall where I in the city I live in, and it just all of its nostalgia. It's at this huge price, right? Like I remember when this game was in the $5 to $10 bin. And now it's like 25 fucking dollars. I'm like, oh come on, man. Like this game is good, but it's fucking centuries and centuries ago, it feels like. I don't want to pay 25 bucks for this. And uh buying retro games also, and tell me if I'm wrong here, but it's like a financial endeavor now. Like I can't just like go like back in the day, man. Like you went to your like local video rental store and they had like the $5 to $10 freaking games that you can buy. You can't really do that anymore. And everything's such a premium price because you want to get the premium experience for your nostalgia goggles or your nostalgia machine. And I'm like, oh man, dude, like my youth, like I didn't think that you can chop and sell it back to me for like triple the cost at this level, but man, it just they just go down more and more and more, and they cut more pieces of you away, and they sell it back to you for quadruple the price. Man, fucking sucks.
I don't know, Mo.
Well, I
I
mean,
feel like
some of them are
someone
hard to
who's
find
not
now.
like oh, sorry, you first, Violet.
Oh, I was just gonna say some of these games are just hard to find now. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
not the
Yeah,
game store's
it,
fault.
that's part of it too. Where like I think the how I feel about it as someone who's not a big fucking keyboard warrior against video game companies making money. It's like games are just so expensive now generally, and I've come to accept it because what the fuck am I gonna do about it? So it's like if there's like a cool classic game that's good and a re-release comes out for it for like 25 bucks, what I see it as is like I have this game console here and I'm like I would like something to play on this game console. And it's like, oh, I could buy new game for $70 and like that game seems cool, but it's a little bit expensive. Or I could buy old game and that's $25, and I see it as a W in this current gaming landscape where it's like, really, 25 bucks and I could have this fucking 98 out of 100 on IGN fucking classic masterpiece? Don't mind if I do. It just doesn't seem like that steep of a price tag, even if it's technically more expensive than it used to be.
I also just fucking what I also miss is just being able to get on freaking eBay and like searching for that like that old game that you love the hell out of so much when you were a kid or a teenager. And it sucks that we don't really have like it's still there, but now it's sort of like everyone's like it just in a bidding war. Like collectors really fucked up nostalgia retro gaming for pretty much everyone, man.
It's
Because
funny you're
they
saying you miss eBay because I think eBay ruined that shit.
I don't
The
think
fun
so.
thing was going to every game store within 100 miles looking for the one game you wanted.
Oh, sure,
That was
sure, sure.
Well,
That
way
eBay
more
too. That
fun.
streamlined
too.
it too much. It got rid of the
Yeah,
adventure.
no, it used to be like, dude, I remember as a kid wanting Castlevania Aria and just like going fucking everywhere trying to find it.
Yeah,
The
and the
fucking the
journey was
GBA
always
game.
worth it.
Yeah, it
Yeah, that was
was, especially once you
yeah.
get it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And like I guess what's really I just miss I just miss being like a little bit disconnected. Like there seemed to be more surprise with life back in the day. Now everything's so hyper connected, and the spoilers for your favorite TV show or movie are just beamed directly into your phone and practically into your brain before you can go, oh, fuck, that's a spoiler. Oh, well, there goes that movie for me. And thanks to people like fucking Maddox who are all like, there's a survey, and statistically speaking, people don't mind being spoiled. In fact, I think that fucking survey is a lie.
No, I
There's
kind
no
of
one.
agree with that.
No,
I
no,
hate fucking
no, no.
entitled spoiler people.
No, 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 no. You just don't fucking spoil the fuck out of everything for everyone. I mean, fuck
I
off.
should be able to just go online and express an opinion about a thing without having to worry about people being like,
Yeah,
dude.
no, 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 that's fine, but like, well, that's only really a problem if like you're just directly tagging someone and letting them know. But yeah, of course I'm going to
Okay,
talk about it
But
after I
like,
get done.
that's what I'm saying. Like public statements. I'm not talking about like going to a guy and be like, hey, guess what? This happens. But it's like when you post on Twitter, like, I really liked that scene where that character died in that movie, and then somebody in your replies is like, dude, I haven't seen it. It's like, okay, then mute the name of the movie on Twitter. It's not my
But that's
job to
also how
fucking
you used to get
protect
people to
you.
watch stuff. Is you used to be like, "Yo, there's this won't believe what happened. This shit goes crazy." Like here, like,
Yeah,
and you just
yeah,
describe
yeah.
it, and then they're like, "Oh shit, I gotta go see this movie." And then that's just how it used to be.
Uh,
Like,
oh
Maddox
well.
might have a small point there.
Uh, well, like a small point, but he just likes to ruin shit for people, and he's like smug
Yes.
about it. So makes you not want to care and give him a victory.
Do you remember
I,
a long time ago when Destiny like spoiled Game of Thrones for like everyone?
well, yeah, that's because like most of the fucking show watchers didn't read the fucking books,
It's
and
like
like
people would
most
shit
of the,
talk Destiny on Reddit, and then he'd like reply to them with like 3 paragraphs, like explaining like a bunch of spoilers for Game of Thrones, like for like weeks. Yeah.
that's fucking hysterical as shit, man. I miss when the leaks would like the studios would challenge the leakers, and they would always fail miserably. Like going back to what you were saying with Game of Thrones, 4chan and Reddit were hit so fucking hard. It was like a concentrated effort to destroy everyone's fucking hopes and dreams of not being spoiled for Game of Thrones for whatever season they're on. It was fucking cool. But the shows that people liked, that 4chan and Reddit liked, like Sons of Anarchy, was a weird one that I didn't expect that show to bring those two sites together, because there were some fucking manarchists, some Sons of Anarchy, manarchy, because it was a totally male show, right? There were people that would fight the leakers for that, and it was sort of interesting to see. I, I think I think the Ozark was a little bit like that too when it was like going strong.
I've heard
Um,
that show is just like extremely fucked up the whole time in a way that like why would I even want to watch it? It just sounds upsetting.
no, it's good. There's some really really great moments. There really is. The last season didn't really stick the landing very hard, but whatever.
It's like if
Um,
you like Jason Bateman, you'll like the show. Like that's about it.
yeah,
Like that's how I see
yeah.
it. It's like the same reason I kept watching Blacklist, although Blacklist got real bad compared to
Oh,
like Ozark. But like the same reason I kept watching The Blacklist is because of James Spader. Like that's it. That's the
yeah,
whole reason I watched. It's the same thing. The whole reason I watched Ozark was I like Jason Bateman. He's
yeah. Um, Finishing up that stupid point that I had about GameStop, when it was really, really going strong, you had GameStop selling used movies, fucking retro games from like the Nintendo and N64 era, which wasn't really too far removed from like 2006 at that point when this is happening. And like, dude, every GameStop every day was always fucking packed. And that was the good old days, man, because I would just like sit there. Me and some other nerds, we would just rifle through the freaking little the $1 to $5, $10 freaking movie bins, and we just talk about our like favorite movies and stuff. And occasionally you would trade with somebody, or you'd find a gem out of the blue. And if you didn't have it, or you would just give it to someone who's never seen it before. No, it's like cool little things like that. Now we still have that a little bit, but it's all hyper online, and it's like not as meaningful, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like, I miss when society was a little bit more social. Like, I think I think socializing in society kind of died like pre-COVID. Like I think like about 2017 is when the party, quote unquote, was really dying down, and you didn't see a whole. Everyone was still complaining about like the prices of stuff was still going up. It was hard to have a fun night out because it cost so much, and that was really like taking off. Then COVID happened, and that put a dagger in the heart of like quote unquote nightlife, and you got what we have today. So, have you guys been paying attention to social media this week? Because I tell you, everyone went absolutely fucking crazy for this stupid ass hypothetical. Let me run this by you. It's
Okay,
the
let's
blue
hear it.
button, red button uh scenario. Now, the scenario is if you there's everyone by some divine magic or however, it doesn't really matter how, but everyone's just transported into a room by themselves, right? And you're just given a choice with the context and the consequences or and repercussions of pressing a button, right? If you press red, nothing happens to you, you're good to go, you can just go about your business, right? If you press blue, everyone if more than 50% of people who vote press blue, everyone survives and no, it's not a big deal. But if less than 50% of people vote blue, like 49.999 only vote blue, then everyone who voted blue fucking dies, but the reds stay fine, nothing happens to them. And everyone went absolutely fucking bonkers about, because I'm on team red button. I'm on team red button on this because why would you ever want to gamble with your life? It sounds like super duper suicidal to me, even though I understand where the blues are coming from. The threats of just sudden annihilation is just too much. I think it's unreasonable to ask people to vote on to press the blue button because, like, red, nothing happens to you, like, at all. You're perfectly safe. So, Violet, if you would like to start off maybe this with your thoughts, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, my initial thought was red. Like I've seen this before. My initial thought was red, but it is like I don't know if I would want to press red because in the world where, like, let's say you everyone knows that everyone still alive is a selfish motherfucker and hit red. That's a scary world to live in.
Well, yeah, but so are the people who vote blue just to lord it over the people who voted red.
Well, I mean,
Like that's some weird, like crazy, like supremacy shit that will creep up and
it's a private vote.
go
It's
out
not
of
lording
control.
over. It's a private vote. It
Well,
says
you
in
know,
the thing.
people. Sure, yeah, but you know, people won't keep it to themselves. Someone's got to be, someone's got to be like huffing their own farts over their stupid button press. A little bit of breaking news here. Apparently, a former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani has been hospitalized and is currently in critical condition. I think
What?
that was kind of crazy. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I really do understand that. I get it, but I think that would start a fucking purge or something, man. I think that would like I really do think it would be like mass
No, the
civil unrest,
purge is
civil
going to
war
come if
all
only the red
across.
people live. That's when the purge comes. If you
Well,
press red
yeah.
and all the blue people die, it's going to be bad. The world,
Oh yeah, true, true, true. I 100% like understand that because that's quite literally probably just about half the world that
like
just
if
suddenly
you look at
freaking
the blue
dies.
outcome, I press blue. Either everyone survives, or I'm dead and don't have to deal with whatever the fuck the red people are following this. Like that might be a better. Like it might be better to go out that way.
Well, see, my thoughts are like, if someone's voting red, they're probably just like gonna go. If they're selfish, then they probably wouldn't even start anything. They'll just like, oh well, I guess more opportunities for me. I mean, if
Yeah, but
they're that selfish,
how do you trust anyone in that world?
well, yeah, it's just your fellow reds at that point, so they probably will just be like, fuck it.
Yeah, well, so you can trust no one ever again. Like there's
Hmm.
no like There's no selfless people. There's no people who. It's just a terrible world to live in.
True, true, true. Riley, what do you think?
Okay, give me the exact wording of it again. I gotta really think about this.
We had
I'm
a
gonna pull it
whole
up.
ass conversation.
Hang on,
All
let
right.
me pull it up. I'll read the exact thing.
All
the
right,
guy
all
wrote.
right, all right.
I want to make sure that I'm not misunderstanding anything like a silly little guy.
So everyone in the world has to take a private vote by pressing a red or a blue button. If
Okay.
more than 50% of people press the blue button, everyone survives. If less than 50% of people press the blue button, only the people who press the red button survive. Which button would you press?
I don't think I'm black pilled enough to say that pressing the red button is the correct thing to do. I feel like it is the noble and human thing to press the blue button.
Yeah, but what if like less than 50% of people don't press the blue button? Then you
Then
just
I
killed
lose.
yourself.
Then I lose.
Then
Oh
you
wait, well,
die.
oh, you say you die, but not the other way around.
No,
I
no, no,
see.
no,
I
no.
missed
Yeah,
that part.
yeah,
Okay. So if
yeah.
if I press the red button, but everybody lives, I get to live. But if I press the blue button, everybody die. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, I die if less than 50%. Wait, I'm confused. I'm very confused now.
Okay, Riley. Okay, I'm going to break it down for you. All right. All the people in the world have to take a vote, okay? If you press the red button, nothing happens, you live, you go
This
about
is
your
an
business, your day or
unfair
whatever.
way to phrase this, though.
Well, no, that's what the text says though. You just nothing happens, you live.
But no, you're saying that it's not nothing happens. Half
Well, no, but you don't die.
the other half of people might die. Yeah, but you're saying, oh, if you press the red button, everything's fine. Like
Well,
it's
like
just an unfair framing.
I mean very generally speaking, royally, I guess.
Yeah,
You're
if
fine.
more than 50% of people press
So if
blue,
more than 50% press blue, everybody lives.
everybody lives.
If less than 50% people press blue, only the people who pressed red live.
Yes. You got it.
Okay. I'm still gonna press blue again. Like that's the noble thing for humanity to fight for its existence, even if I lose and I fall as a result.
I mean, there will probably be a bunch of broken hearts and stuff like, "Oh God, what did I do? Why did I press red?" And they'll probably like, erect like a monument to the blues who died.
Yeah, like how are you gonna feel coming out of that, Mo, if you press red and then the blues die and like half of your loved one dead? Like how do you feel?
Well, I guess I would just deal with it when it happens. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it.
I mean, you could have been a vote towards blue.
Yeah, but what if like not enough people voted blue, then we're all dead?
Yeah, but your mentality is why that would have happened in the first place.
Yeah, but I don't want to die. So like a guaranteed life would be like, preferable. A preferable outcome is to not die because that's all you're trying to do day to day is just not die.
Well, no, the preferable outcome is nobody dies.
Well, yeah. Yeah, sure, true. But this has been like, check this out. So there's been like 1,000,001 iterations of this, and like almost every single one of them, people are just voting blue, no matter what now. So like blue is just overwhelmingly being voted for. So if there were like a scenario that did happen, then everyone would just blue would end up just winning anyway.
And now, would it change things if like everyone had to vote, like including like if babies got pulled into rooms too, press red?
Well, I don't think anyone would have known that though. They were just given that. They would
But
probably would have just
let's say you
auto-corrected
did
in
know
their head.
that. Like, let's say it says everyone of all ages, like 0 to.
If that's the case, I would press blue.
Okay, I'm just curious, like how far do we have to like turn the dial before you hit blue? Like,
Well, I mean, you know. But anyway, so yeah, that's been the question that's been tearing apart the internet, man. It's just fucking insane because, like, dude, there are people who are like, now I don't even want to talk to people who voted who pressed blank, and it's just like it started this weird sort of like chasm, this rift, this riff across like the fucking divide, because like now people are really going absolutely apeshit over trying to figure out, well, what is the true morality of the situation. And like, yeah, like you have to sort of like give the 50-50 on both sides. And like you really hope that the proper outcome is no one dies, but still, like, how much do you trust your neighbor or your loved ones or something like that? I guess that's the big question. It's social paranoia question. How much do you trust everyone around you? That's probably like the big ultimate premise to it.
Do you believe in humanity?
Do you believe in magic?
And I think for the sake of your own humanity, you must. And if humanity is so lost that more than half of it doesn't agree with you, then that's just it.
So, Riley, what have you been up to?
I don't do things. Are you kidding me? I worked. I watched television, watched rinse repeat, smoked a lot of weed. It's a week in the life of Riley.
Okay, interesting. I've managed to I've wrote most of the first issue of Taco Man and Chalupa Boy. That's what I did.
Whoa!
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I'm trying to, well, because like everything I got in such a rut. I got hyped up and then nothing. And then the other day I just started writing and everything sort of came out. And I think I have like a good, like maybe fourth of the way of the first issue. I'm not sure how long it is, but I need people to help draw and help me illustrate everything. I can do like tracing or the line of the inking because I know how to do that, and I can do the a lot of the editing and the words and all that junk because I have the visions for it. But still, like I don't know how to draw. That's my problem. I'm not that type of artist.
Why don't you go pitch it to?
He told me.
Yo!
No, I actually did pitch it in the biggest problem Discord. He responded, goes, dude, why don't you look under the Comicsgate tag, and you'll probably find like a bunch of like little mini artists that are just looking for like a gig or something. That's what he's suggested.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could become a Comicsgate guy.
Oh God, do I have to become a fucking Comicsgate guy? I just want to make a
Yeah.
comic. I don't care about the fight. I like, and it's just regular ass Springer entertainment to me, but I
Is
don't want
that
to be
not the
involved in
funnest
that.
way to guarantee that at least some people will read your comic is to become a Comicsgate guy? Because like, how else are you gonna market it? What's
Yeah,
a
but
more fun way to market a comic than going on the internet and arguing with a bunch of retards who also wrote comics? It's a great way to fucking get your comic out there.
Yeah, but then like there's like a fucking segment of people that will do everything they can to destroy it.
And you also have to sometimes be like, oh, Marvel and DC are bad and too woke. You have to throw that in every once in a while.
Oh
Uh,
God, man, I actually been thinking about this lately because I started watching The Critical Drinker again, and like I like the guy, but he's got his brand message, and it's not changing at all, and I really don't want to be a part of the whole like, oh my God, everything's so woke. Like, well, is it good? Is the fucking game good? Is the fucking show good? Am I going to enjoy it? You
Sometimes
know,
woke is good. Sometimes it's stupid
well,
and
no,
pandering and gay. Sometimes it's good.
well, it's not like say things like woke is good or anything. Just like I
I
don't.
literally, you're missing these. I'm not saying woke is inherently good. I'm saying that it can be good. I'm saying that something being woke does not automatically eliminate it from being good.
Let me
I
put it
just
this way: stuff that is woke can be good. Stuff that is like expressly out for the goal of being anti-woke is never good.
yeah, it's so. I mean,
95% of the time, I agree with you, Violet.
What has gone out of their way to explicitly be anti-woke that is good?
Am I Racist is a very good film.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like every like iteration, like animated bullshit, like the new norm, or like the other one that Roseanne Barr was
New
involved
Norm is
in.
gay. Mr.
Oh,
Morcham, Mr. Bircham is
Mr. Bertram
gay.
is fucking terrible. Like, oh my god, these trans people and the dudes with the dresses and all that. I'm like, oh god,
But
it's like
Am I
you're
Racist is so good that we need more anti-woke
I
movies like Am I Racist? It's the only one that's ever worked. It's just racist Borat, and it's really funny.
Yeah, but I don't want to like get chummy with all these people because it's just sort of like right down the road from Groiperville, and then the Manosphere douchebags are right on the same fucking block, and then my whole fucking fan base is that. Now I just have the fucking left wing version of the right, going
The
nuts.
left-wing version
That's
of
the
the right.
problem. That's the problem,
Well,
right?
like,
Where
the like, I'll dox you and ruin you and stuff and blah blah blah, and like you're not conforming to my politics, wah wah wah, like that sort of thing. Or degeneracy is like the new sexism. Fucking tradition is the new anti-feminism, stuff like that. Like I have to embrace like this whole like set of terminology that I don't really even agree with at all. And like, dude, I just want to make my shit. That's all I care about. And I want to be entertained by something.
here's my thesis about Am I Racist and Matt Walsh.
Matt
Because
Walsh sucks.
I know I'm fighting this war alone, and he does suck. You're right. The problem with Am I
But
Racist, and the
Riley
problem
really
with
likes
any
when he hit his wife. Like that was really funny to Riley.
no, I
He really
didn't like
enjoyed that.
that. You see, look.
You a big Crowder fan?
No, and I'm not even a Matt Walsh fan. Let me make my point here.
I don't
Am
even
I
know if Walsh is married.
racist?
He
I
probably
did
is,
not
right?
even know Walsh was married. Oh, is he? Is he? No, you made that up. Okay,
Oh
I
no, he is
immediately
married.
believed you because I don't like Matt Walsh as a
No,
person. So that didn't shock me.
I just threw a call out there. He is married.
But
I've never
okay,
seen this
the
woman in my
point of it
life.
is, Am I Racist? And the message that it is spreading is like very tame. Like it's not like insane fucking deep right wing Daily Wire shit. It's just like, hey, maybe like anti-racism has gone a little far and it's okay to just be white and not hate black people. It's like, yeah, but the problem is the person saying it is Matt Walsh, who then in not sanitized movies that are made to air in theaters for the masses says like horrible actual racist shit. So it ruins the point of the film where it's like it's a shame we're at a point in like the industry. I hope someday we reach the medium of this, right? Where like right now, because of the climate, the only people willing to make a movie like Am I Racist are the people who are like really insane and are actually secretly like super racist. Whereas the people who actually believe what the message of the movie would lead you to believe Matt Walsh believes, where it's like, yeah, whatever, let's just all live our lives. We don't have to actively try to be anti-racist and fucking think about this shit all the time. It's not productive. Like people who actually think that are too afraid to make a movie spreading that message because of the current climate. So it's left to insane people like Matt Walsh, which sours it a little bit. And that's my intellectual thesis about Am I Racist? A good piece that's impact is ruined by the insane man who made it. And I hope that someday people with more tame beliefs on the issue will feel emboldened to share their true opinions in the form of art. So true.
I posted a picture of him and it's kind of
Yeah,
exactly what you'd expect.
he's got a beautiful Aryan wife and child.
Probably does get beat.
All right, Violet. I think you know what time it is. It's time for
It's
us, for
8:06
you
p.m.
to share with me, share with us a fable about
A
your
fable.
life.
Well,
A
that's different.
fable. Oh, a fable's a fake thing, right? Never mind. A real, a tried and true, real,
A fable's
based
a
on a
fake
true
thing with like a
story
real sincere message
tale.
in it, though.
You could tell a fable. We wouldn't even know if you told a fable.
Well, I could open up. I think if I opened up Aesop's Fables and started reading, you'd be like, "That doesn't sound right. You're not a fox."
You see, I was on the racetrack and I was supposed to race this hare, and this hare was really fast. I'm a turtle, by the way. Is an important part of this story. Um, you see, I was the only one who could cross this river, and there was a scorpion, and he asked if he could ride on me. Those are
Oh, I
the
don't
only
even-
two Aesop's fables I know, folks. Violet, tell us a story from your life.
Yeah, I don't even know, man. Usually I got one like ready.
Yeah, give us a classic lore story. What's like something silly that happened to you in like high school? I want to hear like old lore of Violet,
I think I've done that before.
the ancient texts of Violet's life.
You know, there's a really small one, but there's cool
Okay, let's hear
where
it.
so this was my physics class. So in the physics classroom, it was like these like 6 or 8 large tables. So you'd have like quite a few people like sit, and so like my group is in like the back right of the like compared to where the teacher's up front with like the fucking whiteboard and all. And he's like a pretty like literally this guy. I had heard this guy's nickname when I got to the school. Like he's just a happy guy. Or
Mr. Smiley.
I had heard from people because I guess he used to teach middle school. So some people who went to middle school with him called him Mr. Smiley, and now I don't remember his actual name. We were there in physics, and I think we had been left to like he had done his yapping, and then he was like, "Here's some shit," and like handed out some shit, and so we were all just kind of like doing it, and like I remember a phrase that had entered the youth lexicon at this point was like shots fired. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I do recall shots fired.
Yeah, where like someone would talk some smack and then they'd be like, "Ooh, shots fired."
Ooh, shots fired.
Yeah, and so I remember I can't remember the two names. I know one of them was Neo. The other kid had like said something to someone else at the table, and Neo said shots fired. And our teacher, our physics teacher, came up, big grin on his face, by the way, and he was like, "Neo, if you say that again, I'm gonna have the police come in here and take you out of here and handcuff." Like big grin on his face the whole time, like
God damn.
just from saying shots fired. Yeah, because like the Newton shooting was probably pretty recent, I think.
Oh yeah.
And like we're in Connecticut, and so it was just like a like a hot moment. Probably not the right time to be throwing out these like new phrases like shots fired in a school.
Have I told the story about the time that I just like not meaning it at all, like as a joke, even as at 5 years old, I was a fucking edgy fucking shitpost humor man who didn't know how to fucking keep my mouth shut and have decorum about my jokes. I made a like whole hog shooting myself suicide joke on the school bus in like first grade.
First,
Yes. And the next day I had to spend like my like half or maybe more than half of my day in the guidance counselor's office. This is like a canon event in my life where the first time I got in trouble for me and my fucking big mouth in that sort of way, where now I'm like being told about like first of all they have to like determine whether I'm actually suicidal, and then once they're pretty sure that's not the case, they have to like come down on you for like being unserious about that sort of thing. And it was really just like a fucking god, can we please. I don't even think my mom got called. Like I think they were cool about it in that way, which is insane to think about. I'm happy about it because I was not
that's
suicidal. There was no need to alert.
you should have
The-
shot yourself because then when the records came out that they had talked to you and not talked to your mom could have gotten so much more.
Damn it! Yeah, that would have been a good move.
Yeah,
Maybe
like
they
he'd
did
be
talk to
dead,
her.
but
I don't quite remember that part. Maybe now that I realize the legal liability that could exist, I would like to say I'm not certain of that detail. The story
and
was
what school
a
was
long
that? Like, what
time
was the
ago.
name of that school?
Name and address, please, of the school.
Yeah, can you also
uh,
the full names of everyone involved in that conversation? The guidance counselor, the principal, your teachers, the bus driver.
that guidance counselor was cool. She was also in the church choir of the church I went to, so sometimes I got to see her on church day and be like, "Oh, hey." She was cool. I liked that guidance counselor. But yeah, that's a core memory. That's deep lore. That's Riley deep lore. Is when I had to convince a guidance counselor I didn't want to kill myself at like age 6.
Not too
It's
long ago, sorry, not too long ago, I was making like jokes like, "Oh, great, you know what? I'm gonna fucking shoot myself when I go home. I'll see you guys later." And then people started asking me, "Are you okay, Mo? Do you need to talk?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm just making a joke, man. I'm sorry." So I stopped making blow my brains out fucking jokes.
you just say you're gonna go home and jerk off.
Yeah, the
Dude, yeah,
jokes
that's
about
gonna be.
violent suicide are usually jokes. That's the thing. Like people will make comments about just how like nobody will miss them when they're gone, and those are the people who are actually depressed. Those are the people you should be concerned about. The people who say I'm gonna fucking blow my head off with a shotgun are usually just like doing shock jock humor. I find maybe I'm off base there.
Mm, uh,
People like Gingy coming on the podcast saying nobody will ever love me. It's like, buddy, are you okay?
Yeah, there's some people who say that kind of. I don't like talking to people like that. Like it's, I'm sorry, but like, there's a point where it's like too. Every once in a while, if someone's like a little vulgar, like it's like every other day they're like that, and it's like
Yeah,
I'm not your therapist. I'm sorry.
I feel bad because I've definitely done the making my friend into my therapist thing. So like, I feel a sense of duty to do it for other people. But there is a point where like it crosses the Rubicon. But uh, Gingy's like a day one and like a fucking brother, so I'm not gonna break up with him because he's too
Yeah, like
depressing. But I wish he
it's
wasn't so
different, right? Like
depressing.
it depends on the relationship you have with the person. But, bro, who are you?
Fucking Eeyore looking ass.
No, I had a lot of depression problems and beyond, and now, just kind of always, right? But I remember I had like missed so much school. Instead of like, therapist or anything, they gave me a lawyer for truancy.
Ha!
Yeah, they were
Damn.
just like, here's your lawyer. Talk to him and he'll.
That's crazy.
And it was like, no, I don't want to, because like, the,
I
the lawyer
understand.
guy, he was cool. So he's there in
Hell
like
yeah.
his suit, like just
Oh
for some
shit.
reason. Yeah, like I'd have to like go hang out with him after school. I assume he was doing some kind of like volunteer work. And also every time we have legal trouble, like if we need like deed or random bullshit like that, because he's not like criminal lawyer.
You don't need a criminal lawyer. You need a criminal lawyer.
Yeah. I think that after that shitty Invincible performance, I don't think he should get any more work.
Who?
Oh, fucking whoever,
Oh,
Aaron
oh.
something or other, Jesse
I
Plemons.
forgot that was his. I thought that was his line about Saul. In my mind, that was
Ugh.
Saul's line.
Yeah.
You don't need a criminal lawyer. I feel like he said it too once. I think they both said it.
Oh, probably.
You don't need a criminal lawyer. You need a criminal lawyer.
There's crime, and then there's crime. All right, y'all got anything to talk about, or are you guys done with the trip down memory lane or whatever your bit is?
What's everybody's favorite quote from Breaking Bad? Mo, go.
Uh, fuck. I don't know, man. I have to think about that because you just put me on the spot. I don't think about Breaking Bad anymore.
What about the part where he throws that bomb rock at Tuco and he's like, "This is not meth," and then he throws it and it explodes? That's a good one. That's a good one. What about you, Violet? You got any Breaking Bad quotes?
Not off the top of my head.
What about when he said "Say my name"? You remember that one? That was a good
Oh,
one.
Yeah, do you remember when he said, "I am the one who knocks"? That was like
Yeah,
that was tough. That
a
was
good-
like
that
really
was
tough.
great.
Oh man, like I am the danger. Like wow. Remember when he called his wife, "You fucking stupid bitch," for like throwing away his fucking money or whatever she did.
I gave it to Ted. That's a good quote. I gave it to Ted.
I wanted that money. That was mine.
I do like the scene at the end where Walt says, like, to
After
Skyler.
all, this is what I get for Breaking Bad.
Da-da-da.
It was good because
Baby
I remember
blue.
watching that and like my eyes were about to roll because I was about to I felt like Skyler where he was like about to go off again about how he did it for the family and I'm like, but then he's like, no, actually
Shut up, boomer.
I like he was like, no, actually I was really good at it. And
Yeah, it was fun.
It was
I'd
fun
do
and
it all
cool.
again. Mike would get it twice. Dun dun dun.
I'd fuck Mike up again. That is so fun. Imagine being so far gone, like as like this fucking criminal kingpin, that you just like kill someone and then you're like, fuck, oh yeah, I could have just done it that way. Sorry.
yeah.
Like-
That's actually a great line is Mike being like, shut up and let me die in
Shut the
peace.
fuck up and let me die in peace.
That's a
That
great
was a
quote.
great scene. Yeah. Hmm.
I'm sorry, Mike. Shut the fuck up, bro.
I think they should just like write like a point where like Jesse or maybe the kid who got like poisoned with what was that poison? Ricin? Maybe
Lily
he
of the
grows
Valley.
up.
The ricin was a fake out. He actually got poisoned with Lily of the Valley berries.
No,
Whatever,
but the
you fucking
ricin was
nerd.
there.
The ricin was there, but he didn't.
Lydia got poisoned with the ricin.
Lydia got ricined. She was the one who
Yeah.
finally got the ricin. The Chekhov's ricin. Goodbye.
I
That
think
was actually Walter White's last words. Fun fact. Did you know that? He never speaks again after that. His final words were technically when he was on the phone with Lydia and told her that she was going to die from ricin. And he says, "Goodbye, Lydia," and hangs up. Those are his last words.
But yeah. Yeah, because that's
That was-
after the whole thing with Jesse, yeah.
Yeah, that was his last order of business, was to tell that stupid bitch she was going to die. And then he gets to die in peace.
oh man. All right, so the boy that was fucking poisoned through some shit, some berries or whatever, Lily of the Valley or whatever the hell. What if they like he finds a time machine and he just goes back to right before like Walt just has like cancer. And he's all like, hey, Mr. Walt, you should probably go like check yourself out. You might have cancer. And just fucking ninja vanishes right in front of him. He's all like, I better check out and go see if I have cancer. Oh, it turns out we caught it kind of early. So don't worry, Mr. White. You don't have to shave your head and cook meth. All right, cool. All right. And that's just the end of Breaking Bad.
Well, I mean,
really
no matter,
feel
even
bad.
if they
I
caught it
know-
early, like there's medical involved. Like that was the whole
Yeah,
problem,
yeah.
right? Is they couldn't have like
Oh, he could have
At
just
all.
Or
like
he goes back even further in time and tells Walt not to sell his stock in gray matter.
yeah, that would fix everything.
Oh, okay.
But fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, I know that actors don't get to control like what happens in a show. That's up to the writers, right? But I do find it somewhat tragic that the actor for Mike, Jonathan Banks, went on this like impassioned emotional rant in a Breaking Bad behind the scenes podcast about the question, what do you think happens to Jesse and Brock? He goes on this impassioned rant where he's like, Jesse found that boy and he took care of that boy, and it was like really like deep and like real. And then that's not what they did. He does not find that boy. He does not take care of that boy.
that boy ain't right. Dun dun.
That
dun,
boy ain't
dun.
right. That's what Jonathan Banks said. That boy ain't right, Walter.
Damn.
That boy ain't right, Walter. All right, we can end the podcast now.
All right. Riley, where can they find you?
linktr.ee/Riley Cinematic Universe. That's RIELY Cinematic Universe. All sorts of podcasts and YouTube channels and all that shit. And it's updated now, folks. That's right. It's got all the stuff on it, except maybe the mocast now that I think about it. I'm like flashbacking and I'm like, was that on there? So now I'm not sure. I'll make sure it is if it's not. But other than that, it's got all of my things. So go there, linktr.ee/Riley Cinematic Universe. We got new things like Is It Fresh? We got returning things like Megazord Radio, a Power Rangers watch along podcast. We got so many things. Watch them now. Or die. What about
That's
you,
a
Mo?
that's a hell of a fucking question. That's a hell of a request there. Sub or die.
Sub
Listen
or
die.
die.
What about you, Violet? Where can they find you so they can sub or die?
Twitter at the
All right. All right. And here's a list of stuff you can sub or die to, or, die trying or whatever the hell. MSG Official YT. That's MSG Official YT. Moside Gaming on Twitter, on everywhere. Just check me out, Moside Gaming. W.GG, use promo code BoDiggity, stay at 10% off your total purchase. And yeah. So thanks for coming out. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, ta-ta.
Bye.
69 420.
Boomer.
Fuck you.